If a genie offered you a choice between ending world hunger or getting $1 billion, what color would your Lamborghini be? I know, you would choose to end world hunger. Lambo! Lambo! All jokes aside, you know that the SUV market is huge, and when I say huge, it's like Shaquille O'Neal. That guy is huge. In 2018, when the Urus launched, the SUV's market represented around 13.5% of the total car sales in the world, which is not bad and all, but in 2019 it jumped to 26%, and that's quite a jump. But last year, even with the whole world stopping, the SUV sales managed to keep growing, achieving a 29% of the total car sales in the world. In a race, who wins? Lamborghini or Porsche? Nope. Volkswagen. You don't get it? Well, let me enlighten you. Volkswagen owns both Lamborghini and Porsche. I mean, they own like everybody. Porsche, Lambos, Audi, Bentleys, even Bugattis are technically Volkswagens. Now let that sink in. Your average Golf is somewhat linked to a Bugatti Chiron. Of course, that partnership helps with all the subsidiary companies grow and have better profit margins. They usually share chassis and some parts between cars and manufacturers, quite similar to what your local gardening store has in common with riced out Civics. They share the same fart cannon exhausts, and they both have a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. Let me tell you some examples. You know the Audi R8? Yeah, same engine that is in the Lamborghini Huracan. The Audi e-tron, the first ever electric Audi? Yep, same platform as the Porsche Taycan. See where I'm going with this? They are quite smart. They spend way less money by using this method. Only one company spends money on research and development, and all of the other companies can profit from that. It's like printing money. You want something that is also like printing money? Honey. No, not the food, but the browser extension. Honey is the best browser extension that helps you save money on more than 30,000 websites like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, and many more. Use Honey's automatic coupon code adder and save money. Link in the description. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe to our channel while you're at it. With all the ingenuity, Lamborghini also took advantage of those partnerships and used the MLB EVO platform. No, not Major League Baseball, even though the platform was a home run. I'm sorry, I had to do it because the MLB EVO platform is major. Zing. This platform is shared with the Porsche Macan, the Bentley Bentayga, Audi Q8 and Q7, and of course the Lamborghini Urus. With this growing market of SUVs, Lamborghini just took the chassis and made the most aggressive sport utility vehicle you can buy, and of course, people loved it. A super sporty, crazy powerful SUV, and it was made by Lamborghini. Just genius and such an easy way to boost sales. The first ever version of the Urus was announced in 2012 in Beijing, and it was displayed alongside its predecessor, the Lamborghini LM002. This concept was powered by a 5.2-liter V10 engine shared with the Gallardo and had a 592 horsepower with a four-wheel drive system. But thankfully, it only launched in 2017, and damn boy, it looks good. This crazy-looking death machine, it's like an Aventador that ate 10 twin-turbo Civics. The hexagonal design present in all the current Lamborghini models is even more present in the Urus. Everything is in a hexagonal shape and all the panels are super aggressive. That whole aesthetic makes this one of the most present cars on the road. Only maybe being surpassed by a monster truck. I mean, I think a monster truck would grab more attention than the Lamborghini Urus. But don't worry, the Urus is definitely not all bark and no bite. Packing a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 producing 640 horsepower, also seen in some Audi models, it's not the usual V12 or V10 we are used to see in Lamborghinis. But it was the best option for a daily driver, and despite all the power and luxury, daily drivability is the goal. With that also comes the interior, the luxury of Italian craftsmanship meets state-of-the-art technology. Aerospace-inspired design, because it is a rocket ship. Driver-oriented instrumentation featuring 3 screens makes the driving experience more comfortable and engaging. Jet fighter design cues with the start button hiding beneath a red flip cover. You know you're in a Lamborghini when you need to flip up a red cover to start your car. That just screams power. The gear shifter also makes you feel like a fighter jet pilot because it looks like an airplane throttle. To the left of the shifter is a small lever that controls the 6 drive modes, And to the right is another small lever marked EVO that allows you to customize your settings for powertrain, steering, and suspension. A button just for you. That is exactly what the buyers of this car want. Oh, just genius. There is plenty of suede and carbon fiber trim, while the infotainment system and reconfigurable gauges are straight out of an Audi. The interior can be customized and made even more sporty or elegant, or even a riced-out Lambo thanks to the wide range of colors and materials. With permanent four-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission conspire with all that power to enable fantastic acceleration. This beast of an elephant goes from 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds and does the quarter mile in 11.4 seconds at 121 miles an hour, and Lamborghini states that you can reach the max speed of 190 miles an hour in this Italian monster. But one of the best things about the Urus is that it has a deployable wall. Yes, a wall, because the Urus has the biggest brakes ever fitted in a production vehicle. The fronts are 440 millimeters, around 17 inches, and the back are 370 millimeters, and that's around 15 inches. Pressing them is like hitting a wall. You will stop in an instant. I mean, those are some big brakes that they really needed it to be like this, because the Urus is a chubby boy, weighing in at 4,850 pounds. For you real SUV fans, don't worry, the Urus is also a very practical car. In fact, they had to cut out some design features to make it practical, like a super spoiler in the back and some neon underglow lights. That is not actually true, that is just what the Riced Civic gang would want if they could afford one of these luxurious SUVs. But for real, this is truly a practical car. In the trunk, you have a lot of space, and on the left side, you have some buttons. 2 of them are for lowering and raising your car to help you carry heavy cargo into the car. Something quite normal in this price range, but you have the other 2 buttons as well. They're only for the European market, and if you press it, it will extend the rear tow hitch. Yes, it comes out from underneath the Urus and just shows up. Oh, hello, I'm here to pull very expensive boats. And when you don't need it anymore, just press the other button and there he goes, hiding away slowly. Despite the whole world stopping in 2020, the Urus prevailed. Lamborghini managed to deliver 7,430 vehicles in 2020, with the Urus accounting for 59% of this tally. The exact number was 4,391 of the SUVs. As you could see, people wanted SUVs, and I think it was a safe bet because nobody knew if this thing would turn us into zombies, and I would choose a Urus over any other Lamborghini in case of an apocalypse. Slaying zombies in style, don't you think? Now imagine The Walking Dead, but with a Lamborghini Urus. That would be cool. And of course, with all those sales, Lamborghini still wants to keep the Urus alive and fresh, and in 2023, we'll have just that. Yeah. You heard me right, we will have a mid-cycle facelift to keep sales coming in. We'll likely see the updated SUV arrive in late 2021 or early the following year as a 2023 model. A prototype was spotted near the Nürburgring. In snowy scenery, the prototype wears a lot of camouflage gear, but we can clearly see a new front facial with what looks to be additional vents at the outer edges. These are known as air curtains and help direct airflow around the car. These little improvements can help the car achieve an even higher top speed and of course increase efficiency. There are also likely to be some tweaks inside. Top of the list is likely to be an updated infotainment system. We could also see some more advanced electronic driver assist features added. The goal is to have like an autonomous Tesla Model X but in Lamborghini form, but probably an advanced lane assist system that doesn't throw you off the road when you see other cars pass by. They will never be as polar bear friendly as a Toyota Prius, but even Lamborghini is getting there because the 2023 Urus will likely come as a plug-in hybrid. Yes, a hybrid Lamborghini. It won't be the first because the Cayenne already is a hybrid, but it will be the first in a big production number. Probably it will come with the same system featured in the Porsche Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid, whose MLB EVO platform also underpins the Urus. You see, they want to use this platform to the limit, and sharing drivetrains is one of the cool things we can see from the Volkswagen subsidiaries. When it gives you the option to have a way better looking Cayenne Turbo S Hybrid, but in the Lamborghini's clothing. This drivetrain system generates 670 horsepower from a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 and electric motor. This drivetrain system will most definitely be present in the top-ranging SUVs from the Volkswagen Group, and most likely with the Lamborghini Urus, we'll have it as an option as well. The hybrid system is beginning to be a must. We all love speed and monstrous power, but saving the planet is the only way forward, so a small compromise by having a hybrid system that actually adds power is a good choice. Better than a Prius either way. We can maybe see a Urus Super Trophy like we saw in 2018, but as a 2023 model. It would be really cool to have a race-ready plug-in hybrid made by Lamborghini with Audi and Volkswagen heritage. Maybe a more ready version, like rally-inspired, because in the prototype spotted near the Nürburgring, we could easily see a huge light bar attached on the hood of the Urus, something that we usually see in Baja or Dakar vehicles, and it looked really cool. I would really love to see something like that. Imagine in a few years seeing Lamborghini joining Dakar. That is something a little far-fetched, but if 18-year-old kids with a lifted Miata can do it, I'm sure so can Lamborghini. Now let me know what you think about this new Lamborghini Urus, if you like the idea of having a hybrid option, or if you prefer to have the normal twin turbocharged V8. Would you also like to see a Lamborghini racing Dakar, jumping the dunes in such a luxurious manner? I'd love to see that, but it would probably get stuck. With that said, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to check out our other videos. I bet you'll like them, and then leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Love ya. Bye.